Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I know I didn't do the whole month for grocery hauls because this month has been kind of weird and out of the norm. You can see Baki is right here, his little ears. But it's been out of the norm. I guess it's returning to normal because I've had the last 2 weeks off and I was able to go home to Houston, see my mom, see my brother. I was actually able to go to my brother's graduation as well. So that was really nice. I also got to see my dad and go back to Minnesota for just a tiny bit. Got to see my cousin who lives there now. So that was honestly really nice. But in this video, I thought I would do kind of a combination of things where I show you guys what I got for this last week of 2023. Kind of give you some updates and also show what I got for Christmas. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of roll with it. So first things first, I'm gonna start with what my cats got for Christmas. Now, personally, I don't buy them a lot of toys just because I make their toys and they seem to be happy with that. So my mom loves to spoil her cats as well as mine. And I did drive to and from Houston, so it was a little bit easier to bring toys back. So for whatever reason, my younger cat, Baki, is obsessed with this cute little penguin. Like, isn't that adorable? Has like a little, I call these fuzzies on the top. This was attached to like a little pole, but he broke the pole the first day. So my brother actually found like a random shoelace or something, and he tied it to the string that the penguin is attached to. And even now, he's watching me as I hold this up. So here you go, Bubs. I'm gonna give that back to you. Thank you, sir. And then this was another one that he really took a liking to. Just a cute little star. And then it has like little crinkly, like paper or whatever coming off the back. So no, he's not going for that right now. I also got this little Santa, which is super cute. My cats don't really like this one as much, but there was, I can't find it. I don't know what he did with it. There was like a little miniature hot chocolate that he was playing fetch with before. I didn't find it yet. Nope. And then they already have one of these, but they ripped off the arms. So my mom got them another one. It's just a little marshmallow. And then one of them did like this. It's just a little Christmas star. It looks a little bit like a tree. And then maybe this is meant to be like a lollipop, or it's meant to be a wreath like this. I don't really know, but it has the holly on it. And then look, is this not the most precious thing ever? Look at this. It's a little gingerbread man with a snowflake. So super, super freaking cute. And now my cat is like, Mom, what do I do? Because there's so many of my toys. So just super adorable. I think I'm going to share one thing that is actually, it's like a subscription that I've been getting as well in this video. But continuing in the same vein of Christmas stuff, my mom got me deodorant, which I'm very thankful for. This is the Lumi deodorant, and it is expensive. So I'm very, very happy that she wanted to give me that. Also, this is the toothpaste that I like. I haven't been using the whitening one, so she did get me the whitening one. My brother didn't want his, so I actually have two of these now. So I'm set on toothpaste for a little while. But I have really bad sensitivity to both heat and cold on my teeth. So this is the only thing that's actually worked. It's by Boca. You can buy it on Amazon. But basically it's NHA, which is nano hydroxyapatite. And it's meant to remineralize your teeth. So my brother's been using it for years and he absolutely loves it. He got my mom onto it. He got me onto it. This is the only thing that makes it so that I can drink cold ice water. And also it's the only thing that helps with my sensitivity. My brother always likes to get me good coffee. So this time he got me organic Ethiopian and it's light roast whole bean. So it's nice. I can grind it myself. But it has floral and citrus notes and I'm super excited for this. To be fair though, I didn't even finish all the coffee that he's gotten me previously. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh crap. Okay, so I actually did need one of these. My mom bought this for me spur of the moment, but I did need one of these because the one that I have irritates the ever living shit out of me and I've hated it for so long. I just have never replaced it. So this is by Hearth and Hand from Target, but it's just a little, a little holder for your recipe books and that kind of stuff. So I actually am really excited about this because I will definitely be cooking a lot more in the new year than I've been cooking this year. I've been really terrible about that. This isn't technically a Christmas gift, but I did swipe it when I was at home because, that's what happens when you go to your mom's house. So I love anything Christmas. The only thing I love more than Christmas are mugs, big mugs. So it just has these cute little moose on it. This is actually Vectorsbach from Germany, which I do have Vectorsbach Christmas dishes that my mom has had since even before my brother was born. And we've used them every Christmas since before I was conceived, before I was born, all that good stuff. So yeah, just super ecstatic. My mom also got me this because y'all know I love my lemons. I don't know what the hell I'm going to use it for because it's a giant platter and I do not have people over, but maybe that'll change. So just a big, nice, melamine platter, and it's definitely up my alley. So yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with that as well. I just think it's super cute. And I guess if anything, I can just put it on display or something in my kitchen. This is also not technically a Christmas gift, but I'm going to count it. If you know, you know. This is the best tea ever. I treat this as a dessert. So it's actually a fruit and nut tea. So they put in almonds, walnuts. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of shit in here. But it is amazing. So the best way I can describe it is it kind of tastes like powdered peanut butter. And that might seem weird to a lot of people, but it is so freaking good. You have no idea. Also, the last thing that I got for Christmas was this. So this is just I think my mom said what is it? It's 14 karat gold or something. And then it has chocolate diamonds, and then it has the diamonds going around the middle chocolate diamond. So super cute. She knows I love rings. I love jewelry, but I have to keep it low key because otherwise I freak out. So definitely love that. And whoops. All right. So we're going to get into the groceries at the end here, but I did want to show you guys one thing I got in the mail, and that is these gummies. These are by Fling. These are the thyroid power gummies. So I have mentioned time and time again that I do have hypothyroidism. It's a pain in the ass. It's part of why I'm still a chunky bitch, but that's okay. Because honestly, it could be worse. Could have Hashimoto's, could have like something a million times worse. So this has actually helped me. I feel, at least with like hair loss, I know it's helped my nails to grow. Like honestly, it has. And I feel like I have more energy just with this. So you can say whatever you want. You can be like, girl, I don't believe you about these damn gummies. That's fine. But I've been taking them for, I think, 3 months now. And I actually do see a difference with how I feel. So I'm just sharing the info for all my fellow hypothyroidism girlies. And then this, I just want to share this because I love a good pot holder. So if you were wondering what I was doing the whole time that I was hanging out with my family, of course, I was crocheting. I brought all my hooks. I brought like, I think probably 10 skeins of yarn, and I went to freaking town. Now, I did make a thermal stitch pot holder in red, and I left it for my mom. I made it a little bit smaller because she has like little baby T-Rex hands. So these are meant more for my bare paws. So as you can see, I do have quite large hands, but I have this one, which is just really nice thermal stitch, and it's just in this nice mustard color, which I've been meaning to use this forever, but it still kind of goes in my kitchen, you know? Sometimes it's nice to just have solids. This is meant strictly to be a hot pad or like a trivet, I guess. So I did 2 different colors, and I did not do thermal stitch for this one. I actually made both sides, and then as you can see, I just stitched them together. But super freaking cute, I think. And then we have another thermal stitch. I used, I think it was like a 3 mil hook on this one. So the stitches are a lot tighter than this. This, I think I used like a 5.5 or a 6 mil hook. But this one, yeah, look at that. It looks so crispy. And again, this is the thermal stitch. So it's probably one of my favorites, honestly. And then the last one that I made was this. I was kind of taking my time with these because normally I feel so rushed, but I don't know. I didn't feel like making any other like things. Like I didn't feel like making my normal circular pot holders. I really just wanted ones that were thermal stitch that I could just use for everything. Because, you know, I don't have enough already. No, that's not a thing. So again, kind of similar to the green in the fact that I did use a smaller hook. This one, like I said, I think I used a 3 mil hook. This one, I believe, was either my 4 or my 4.125 hook. But again, just, you know, really nice, really simple, and thermal stitch. I love it so freaking much. If I had the attention span, I'd be making blankets like that, but I do not. So that's kind of why I stick to making small stuff like pot holders. Okay, now we're gonna get into the groceries. Now, I've been meaning to share this with you guys, and I've been meaning to share this with you guys, but I don't remember what happened. I think I was doing it, and then I just kind of fell off the face of the earth because I was like, yeah, holidays, bro. So I found this lady on TikTok. I will link her account for you guys, but I just, you know, randomly on there. And she has this series called Beat the Clicker. And I'm like, what the hell is that? She has one of these. So basically you click this and it counts things for you, so you don't have to keep track. And then you can turn the dial to, you know, like fix the numbers, have it go back to 0. And it comes, well, mine came with a little lanyard and whatever. But this is what she uses to track how much she's spending. And I thought that that would be a great idea because for me, sorry, I got something in my eye. For me, I always have, like at least for the last couple of years, I know, especially with cash budgeting, I've always tried to get it closest to the like final total that I'm allowed to spend. So for what, like the last year or two, I've had it where I've gotten it as close to $100 as possible. With this, it forces you to round up. So it really forces you to prioritize what you're buying. Excuse me. So I'm going to set this back to 0 and I'll show you guys what I mean. So let's say you go in the store, you have your list, and you pick something up. Let's say this pot holder is $6 and I'm going to buy it. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's tax attached to this. So it's actually $6.38. So you would round up to 7. So basically, if there's tax, like, be mindful of that, first of all. I live in Pennsylvania, so we don't have tax on our food unless it's prepared. So when it comes to non-food items, it's a little bit trickier, but I mean, I do still have my Google Sheets grocery spreadsheet in my phone, so I can always refer back to that. It automatically calculates the tax for me if I want to go that route. But generally, I reserve this only for when I buy food because it just makes it so much easier. So let's do like a real example. Let's say you have this veggie dip. So this veggie dip was like almost $5. No, sorry, $4. So it was like $3.42. So you would do 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? So honestly, I really like this because first of all, it's super satisfying. If you have ADHD, you know. But also, it just really forces you to be on top of your shit as far as spending. And I'm like, you know, I would like to have kids one day and I have to pay to get all new tires on my car, like coming up. And then I need to do all my brakes on my car. And I have to get an electrician for my house. I just, you know, things add up. So that's kind of why I'm like, we need to be even more smart with our money. But in this day and age, I don't think that's a bad thing. So first things first, let me make sure. Okay. First things first, needed laundry detergent. I only have to buy this like once a year because I do live alone. Yes, I do laundry like probably 2-3 times a week, but it really just kind of depends on what's happening. Generally, I can get it down to about 2 loads a week. So I like the powder stuff. Now, I used to make my own detergent. I have since stopped doing that because it's not good for my washing machine. So now I just buy the powder. I decided to get the Gain because it was a little bit cheaper than the Tide. It was like $4 cheaper. So I was like, hell yeah. I was like, and we're going to smell delicious. So why not? So that was the first thing. You guys already saw I did get some ranch light veggie dip. My mom had it when I was there for Christmas and I was like, it's like game, set, match. I was like, we Gucci, I'm buying this. And then I've been craving, does anybody crave yogurt? Like I've been craving the shit out of Greek yogurt, particularly blueberry. I don't know why. I need it. I friggin' need it so badly. Light string cheese, because it's the best. Honestly, I'm just addicted to salt. So that's why you're wondering I say it's the best. Pizza, because duh. And then I ended up with 2 gallons of milk, which is kind of difficult because I did go this morning. And if you're wondering when I'm filming this, it is actually Christmas Eve. So I decided to give myself 1 day to recover from driving the 2 days back. And that's why I had to go grocery shopping on Christmas Eve. All right, next up, have Cheetos. And then I've been craving applesauce. So I got the unsweetened. And then, I know I've said this before, but I am officially going to switch from my bagels to just regular toast. We'll see how long this lasts because I don't have a whole lot of hope, but I did get the really good 12 grain bread. This is honestly, everybody in my family is like obsessed with that bread. And then I got some stuff. It's just kind of like little splurgy things. Sprite cherry to go with the pizza. Honestly, I just wanted this because it tastes really good. Also, they didn't have the other one that I normally get. Also, I have decided I'm going to make pudding, which I have that in my pantry. But I don't know why. I wanted Jell-O. So I got the peach sugar-free and orange sugar-free. And then I needed some more like drink mix stuff. So I just got raspberry lemonade. This is actually cheaper than buying like the little packet things. At least at Walmart it's cheaper. And then I ended up with 2 of the Kinder Chocolate. And this is the best. I don't care what anybody says. Other than Ritter Sport, it is the best. Milka, it's pretty good. Except they're owned by Mondelez, which owns, it's like the company that makes like Oreos, you know, now. It used to be Nabisco, now it's Mondelez. And then I did get a little sharing size peanut M&M. What is that? Okay. Something at the bottom of the bag and I was afraid for my life. All right, moving right along. Body armor, because again, little splurgy thing. And then I've always wanted to try these. A little scouring stick that you can use on your toilets. So I have one stain in one of my toilets that I just cannot get out and it's pissing me off. So I was like, you know what? Like, let's try this. I'm gonna have to drain the toilet, but it'll be worth it. And also that thing will last me like forever. Just gonna be covered in poop particles, but that's okay. All right, we are on the last bag, which I think I saved the absolute best for last. I almost said the last for best. Can you tell I got like 3 hours of sleep? Okay, nanners, yeah. It's like 4 pounds worth of nanners right there. And then, I can't tell you how excited I am for this. Celery. And then the last 2 things, just some bell peppers to have as like a little snacky poo. And I also got my favorite Gala apples. Probably like 1 for every day or something like that. But yeah, that is that's everything I got. So I know this video is already long as hell. I'm not going to apologize because we've been having fun, right? Or at least I have. But I do want to give you guys a couple of updates. So I don't really know if you could call this an update. I do, but whatever. So I have kind of gotten to this point where I feel like I've been on autopilot. I've solely been just trying to survive. And a lot of that boils down to my job and not being able to make time for myself and self-care. And when I say that, I don't mean like, oh, poor me, like I wasn't able to eat breakfast 1 day out of the week. No, I'm talking like I literally would come home from work, would be so exhausted, eat something, pass out on the couch watching TV, wouldn't brush my teeth, wouldn't take a shower, wouldn't wash my face. And then I would get up with just enough time to get back up, change my clothes, and go back to work. Like, first of all, yes, that's gross. But second of all, like, that's sad. So I have determined that I am putting myself first. And I'm going to see how long I can do this without getting burnt out, because I always get burnt out eventually, but I think it's because I put too much on my plate. So I'm going to try to pull some different strings and see what I can do to kind of help mitigate that. But that's basically where I'm at. So I've been looking for a new job since like October. And I have a couple of irons in the fire. Some of them, I don't really know, excuse me, what's going on, but that's okay. I'm trying to be patient, and we'll see what happens with that. I need a better schedule. I would love to make more money, and I don't want to work like 12, 13, 14, 15-hour days anymore, because I don't have it in me. I did that when I was younger, but now that I'm 30 and I'm trying to put other things into motion, I don't have the capacity for it. So I have done a lot in my 30 years. I'm very proud of the fact that I have my own home. I'm super proud of the fact that I graduated from college, because as unmedicated as I was, that was a super struggle. And then just honestly, like all the obstacles that I've overcome just in the last couple of years, with therapy, and then, dealing with being sexually assaulted, putting myself in recovery from binge eating disorder. And I am very proud of all of that, but I want more. And when I say I want more, I don't mean I want more from work. I mean, I want more from my personal life. I don't want to have to tell people, oh, hey, I can't hang out because I have work. I don't want to tell myself, oh no, I'm not going to go on a date because, I don't have time. Like, I can't do that. I refuse now. It's no way to live. So part of me taking better care of myself is really buckling down on my diet. And I try to be mindful of the way that I talk about this, because first of all, yes, I have a history of not one, but two eating disorders. And I know some of you guys have mentioned to me before that you've also dealt with issues with food. And basically what I'm trying to say is that I need to lose weight, not because I want to, but I need to. I am physically at a point where I don't think my body can go on like this much longer. And to be even more transparent, I would love to have a family someday, and there's no way that I could carry a baby to term with the weight that I'm at right now. So I don't want things to be about weight loss and counting calories, counting macros, and all that kind of shit, because if it would have been sustainable, then I would still be doing it, but it's not. It's really not. If I didn't have anything else to do in my life, then maybe, but I have to be the one to do everything because I live by myself. So that being said, I am actively trying, as you can see from my grocery haul, excuse me, to make better choices. It's just going to be a question of, can I continue to make the choices that are going to serve me the way that I need them to? So part of that is also taking the time and making the effort into making my food again. Because, excuse me, for a while there, I was getting Chick-fil-A, like a lot of it, every week. There's nothing wrong with eating out. There's nothing wrong with getting fast food, but I need to be serious about my body and about my diet if I want to be serious about my future. I had a doctor's appointment earlier this year where my doctor told me basically that I need to nip this in the bud. Like, she's like, yeah, you probably have about another 10 years, maybe, at this rate. And then, things are going to start getting super serious for you. She's like, you've been really lucky thus far. And I'm gonna be honest, like, it scares the shit out of me because I know that it's cyclical, but excuse me, I need to do this, and I need to have it where every single day is a day that I choose my body, I choose myself. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, apologies, not really, for this video being so long, but there's just so much to share. But anyways, I want to say thank you to all of you for not only watching my videos, but like supporting my channel this entire year. And for those of you who have been supporting me for numerous years, I really appreciate you. I will have everything back to normal content starting in January. Excuse me, just, I've gotten off track with like the holidays and everything. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But I do hope that you all have beautiful, beautiful holidays. Merry Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa. And also, I hope you all have a very, very hopeful and promising new year. So anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.